Alright, you guys asked for it. Getting rid of the droopy turn signals. Now what are we going to talk about on the 82 Magna? So this is the fun I get to go into. I told you there was other turn signals up here. I'm going to leave them in because they're already wired. I do have to cut in a little bit here to keep that one in the line into my new wire. But I picked up some turn signals from a good buddy on the Magna groups. So there they are. Got them in here. So using what I have, had to do a little bit of soldering. Now you'll see, I always say make your bike your own, and obviously this guy did that. So he also, in order to get these turn signals in, and I don't know why he put these in other than the fact that these are droopy and he didn't feel like replacing them correctly, but he wired these in, and he even made brackets here that where the normal spot for the headlight would be, he made the bracket, or maybe these are just, he added them. They're probably just like Home Depot brackets or something. But, so he basically just moved the headlight out and mounted it to here. I mean, so I could remove this if I wanted to. That's just going to be more work for me. But, yeah, so we just have to put these brackets back in place. But I had to move all this around to get the bolts out for the turn signals. So, and I had to remove the speedo cable from the housing just to get this bolt off. So, yeah, here's our wiring. This is the other turn signal I have to replace. I'm doing one at a time. So this one's now installed. I need to run the wires into here and plug them back in, and like I said, splice in this additional turn signal. So now I'll have two turn signals. These are gonna run with the running lights, so that'll come on with the headlight, but this one only has the two wires, so that'll only blink with the turn signal. But what do you think? I'll have two blinkies, and yeah, that's cool, I guess. I mean, you need two blinkies. So, and then the rears I gotta work on and figure out what he did back there, and I need to make sure they are functioning also. I mean, these function, so why not leave them droopy? They're cool. But I'll tackle that too. So anyway, working on the Magna. The other thing I did, I haven't noticed on any of my other Magnas or Sabres, but I installed these new fuel lines, and one comes up here to the front carbs, and then the one goes through the middle up into the other side of the carbs to supply the back carburetors. Well, then this line, the way I have it routed, was sitting on the hot engine. So I went to Home Depot and grabbed this insulator so that it sits in there and the line will no longer be sitting on the engine, because I think it was getting too hot. And it's only a matter of time before this hose cooks itself and then spurts a leak, and then I have gas everywhere, and we don't need that again. So I figured, get some insulator, cut a little bit, throw it in there so that's held up off the engine. So those are the modifications for today. I'll show you when this is all done, make sure it's working, and show you how cool my 4-turn signal setup is on the front. Here we go, guys. So got that one all set up. This side, when I tested it, I noticed it wasn't blinking quite right, and I thought for sure, yep, there's an LED bulb in there, and I don't like how it's reacting, so we are just going to remove that. And luckily I went to find a bulb to replace it, and I had the 97 turn signal that was smashed. I can use that bulb. You see it has two filaments in there. That's one for the turn, one for the constant on, which we definitely don't have on the 2-wired extra turn signal that we're going to run also, because why not? It's already there. So I'm going to put in this other turn signal bulb, put this back on, put my wires back together, and use these cool brackets that the previous owner had on here. And it's the end of an era. No more saggy front turn signals, guys. All right, guys. All back together. There you go. Look at that. I will admit, it does look really great. So this bracket stuff's pretty wild. I don't know. Some guys do things to their bikes. Well, anyway, let's give it a check. Give her a check. Make sure I didn't screw up the high beams. Where's my button? There we go. All right, we got low and high. Check my lefts. Look at that. Blinking together. Over there on the right. Hey guys, we got it all. So, front's done. Now you don't have to watch saggy turn signals coming at you from this angle either. All right, very good. Okay, let's turn it off. I think that's it for now. I'm not sure I have the right turn signals for the back. These still work too, trust me. If I have the right ones, I'll throw them on. But I think the mount needs to go through the whole fender, so I'm not sure I have the right ones to do that. So I'll see if I do. And if I do, I'll do them too. And then that just runs up here, plugs into these guys right there, and these guys right here. So that's easy enough. Just have to pull this cord back out through here, run it down through here, pull it out, put in the new one, you're good to go. So that's it for now. Beautiful. See you in the next one, guys.